Right. Here's the field. 1, All Fours a Flying, owned by Allison Hensler. Jeff Fout drives. 2, She Ain't No Saint, owned by Tom Roche with Michael Roche driving. 3, Tassel Action, owned by Michael Griffin and Melanie Williams. 4, TK's Kelsey, owned by Teresa Milhone. Terry Milhone drives. Number 5 is Become. Pete Polk, Kevin Sizer in the bike. 6, Crossing Over, owned by HBS Stable and Patricia Willem, driven by Marty Willem. 7 is Treason, owned by Chris Ross, driven by Jim Daly. 8, PG Margio, owned by George Johnson Jr. with Kurt Sugg. 9, Cleo Tratra, owned by Joe Lenning with Dave Hawk. 10, New Blue Shoes, owned by Donna Jean Anderson. Brian Weaver will drive. 11, In the Mutual Field, Jill's Flash, owned by TM Mount Pleasant and BB Shaw. Chip Noble will be in the sulky. 7 minutes till post time in this race. Please note that number 10, New Blue Shoes, raced. Field is now in motion. And there they go. They're off and trotting. The 3, Tassel Action, is off stride. The 1, All Fours a Flying, is off stride. TK's Kelsey looks for the lead. Quickly out of the second tier, here comes New Blue Shoes. In along the rail, She Ain't No Saint gets away in third, followed by Become, ranging up on the outside to fourth. Along the rail, PG Margio is next, followed by Jill's Flash with a rush on the outside, Treason. After that comes Cleo Tratra. Gap of 2 to Crossing Over, far back to the 1, All Fours a Flying, and the 3, Tassel Action. That's the field of 11 by the opening quarter in 29 3/5. They're in parade, past the stands. Pretty good tussle going on here. TK's Kelsey on the outside. New Blue Shoes along the rail. PG Margio is now off stride. Around the paddock turn to the half-mile pole. Still in command along the rail as they hit the half-mile pole. New Blue Shoes. TK's Kelsey pressing every step in second. Along the rail, the long shot. She Ain't No Saint third. Here's Become gliding up on the outside fourth. Treason is next. In between horses, Jill's Flash. There goes Cleo Tratra with a rush on the far outside. Crossing Over is along the rail, followed by All Fours a Flying. PG Margio. Tassel Action is the trailer as they move into 3/4. With a rush on the outside, there goes Become to get a short lead. Become on top toward the rail. New Blue Shoes in the second. Dropping back, TK's Kelsey third. Toward the rail, Treason fourth. Jill's Flash in fifth. Cleo Tratra on the far outside sixth. By 3/4 in 1:31 2. Trotting around the far turn. It's still New Blue Shoes on top. Alongside Become. Here's Cleo Tratra with about 5 to make up. Inside the final 16th of a mile, it's New Blue Shoes. Alongside Become, Cleo Tratra and TK's Kelsey. Driving, finishing here, Become and New Blue Shoes. Become now gets the lead. And 10:40 to show. If you have 10 New Blue Shoes and 11 Jill's Flash, that was the field, and you get the same to place and show. Five Become is in the winner's circle, a 3-year-old bay filly by Overcomer out of Teddy B, owned by Fred and Pete Polk of Zanesville, trained by Ed Ryder, winning driver Kevin Sizer, and the mile 2:02 and 1. Windows are now up and on tonight's 7th race, field of 10 and no changes, post time in 13 minutes at 8:40. 10 New Blue Shoes and 11 Jill's Flash. That should have been